Hey, young Drew. Today I'm going to talk to you about how you finally got your parents to stop kicking your ass when you're young. I'm not telling everyone this is how you should go about it, but it just worked for me. Everybody will be different. So, a little background: I came from Taiwan to the U.S. when I was 7, and back in Taiwan, it was okay for parents, not only parents but also teachers, to discipline kids, students by hitting them, like physical abuse. And it was applauded. Like, parents always tell each other's stories, them and their friends' stories about how they discipline their kids. So, I mean, it was, accepted. And I didn't know things were different here in the US, where parents can't lay their hands on kids. And I didn't find out until later. So, what happened was, around third grade, my teacher saw that I had a mark on me, okay, like a bruise, and my teacher asked me, "It's like, hey, how'd you get that bruise? Did you get from, like another kid, another student?" I'm like, no, I got it from my parents. I don't remember which parent it was, and she's like, "Oh, really? Like, how does this happen very often?" And I said, "Yeah, it happens." And then she asked, "Well, where else did they hit you?" And then I lifted up my shirt. I was like, "Oh, they hit me here on my stomach, and then, on my bum, blah blah blah." And I didn't know what kind of worms I opened up, but I found out like 2 days later. My mom and dad sat me down, and they're like, "What did you tell your teacher?" And I said, "Well, I like a naive kid that I didn't know they had rules here that were different." I said, "Well, I just told them you guys hit me." And they're like, "Well, do you want me and your dad to go to jail, or did you want another parent to take care of you? Because if we get in trouble, we're going to jail, and somebody else is gonna have to take care of you. You won't see us again." And I was just like terrified. I was like, "Wow, I didn't expect any of this." I just thought they were asking me a question, and that was that. And so, of course, I didn't want my parents to go to jail, or I didn't want. I was scared. I was only like 8, 9 years old. I was scared. I didn't know what it would be like if I had to live with some other parents. So I was like, I would do anything, to not get you guys in trouble. And they just told me, well, just say no. Whatever they ask you, just say no. They say we hit you, blah blah blah. Just say no, no, no. And a couple days later, the Child Protection Services came, asked me a bunch of questions, and what I do, I just nope, nope, nope. It went real quick, like 3 minutes, and the lady was gone, and my parents were gonna stay, and they weren't gonna get in trouble, which I was happy, and they were happy and relieved. And after that, I didn't get hit. For my dad didn't touch me for another 8 years until I was, screwing around and like senior year of high school, like costing him a lot of money. I mean, I deserved it. I'll say I'll tell you guys that in another video. But my mom, she knows she holds the trump card because I was a mama's boy. So I mean, if she hits me, disciplining me by hitting me, I mean, she knows I was gonna report her because I was a mama's boy. I don't want to get in trouble. So that was how I got out of my abusive relationship with my parents. I'm not suggesting everyone who got hit 1 or 2 times by their parents go and tell their teacher, tell the child protection agency to go arrest their parents, because you gotta look at yourself. Like, did you deserve to get hit? Okay. Let me tell you why I got hit. I got hit because sometimes I made a mess, okay? Sometimes I didn't want to eat the stuff they want me to eat. When I couldn't finish a meal, when I get bad grades in any subject, I was terrified of showing them my test, my report cards, because anything below a B was C was a fail, and then I got hit, and what else did I get hit? I got hit because I goofing around too much, not paying attention in class. I mean, a teacher ratted me out. I get hit. I mean, it was to the point where I was constantly, I felt like I was walking in on eggshells whenever my dad was around. And I have hyper anxiety, you know. I just feel like I couldn't do anything right around him. And so those were reasons why I felt, you know, even if I knew it would might get them in trouble, I probably would have reported them, but just to kind of scare them, not to actually get them go to prison. However, if you feel that your life is in danger, like one day they're gonna break your neck or your arm, or you feel like you might put your own life in danger by you want to cut yourself or you want to kill yourself, definitely report it, okay, to your teacher or child protection services. And you know, no kids should live their life like this in fear and in danger. And that was how I got out. But I don't know, everybody else's parents might be different, so I'm not saying this is my 100% suggestion. I'm just saying you gotta look at your own situation and look at it 1 year, 2 year, 5 years down the line, how it would impact you before you make such a decision and actually consider this action. Because if it was just one parent and you could go by with the other parent, that's good. But what if that one parent goes away and the other parent has to all of a sudden pay all the bills and won't be able to take care of you? See, that's something else you gotta think about. However, if you feel your life's in danger, then that all goes out the window. And I hope some of you guys could relate. And if you're in this situation, I feel for you because I've been there, and it's not fun because, you know, life as an adult, your relationship with your parents is just not there. And no matter how much they change, it's just never gonna be, you know, how any of us envision. They think they changed, and all of a sudden you're gonna change. It doesn't happen. You know, you want to change it. It's not that easy. So if you feel me, you like this kind of stuff, please comment. Let me know what else you want to talk about. Subscribe, because I'll put out more of my life out there. And yeah, I just hope you guys have a nice Memorial weekend, and I'll talk to you next time.